Your challenge today is to recreate the logo that you chose as the most successful from your Rate Logos assignment. Start by opening up the Adobe Illustrator app and choosing the letter size document that's 8.5 by 11. Then go ahead, import a saved image of the logo. Make sure the image is on its own layer. I'm going to retitle this Original. I'm going to create a new layer group for all of the shapes that I'll be making to recreate this logo. I'm going to call this layer Copy. I'm going to lower the opacity of the image, the original image. That way I can work right on top of it without getting it confused with the shapes that I will be creating. Once I do that, I will lock the image layer so it's not modified once I'm starting to create my copy. Now your logo will be different than mine. However, I'm looking at these shapes and they're mostly geometric. Most logos should be very simple if they're successful, and you should be able to recreate it with geometric tools. This is best. You would not want to outline this with a pen tool. I would not want to come in and try to use the pen tool to create this B shape. I'm going to break it down into simple geometric shapes. So I'm looking at this, I see 3 circles and a rectangle for that B that connects up through the top. Using the ellipse tool, I'm going to change the fill to a stroke. That way I can see through to the image as I'm working. And I'm going to stack ellipses right on top of the image. I'm going to take my time to very carefully align them to the original. You'll notice that my shapes are slightly off from the original. I want to think about what's more important here. If this rectangle is tangent to the circle or if it's perfect to this image underneath. It's more important to have these shapes actually flow into each other because that's what the original actually is doing. So if it's slightly off, don't sweat it. Now I'm going to take these 2 inner circles and fill them with color. That way I can use my Pathfinder tools to minus the front. Now I'm going to fill the rectangle and use Combine All to combine it with the circle to create the B. Now I will fill the large circle and make sure the B is in front, select both, and minus front. I'm going to reposition my copy. I'm going to now change the opacity back to 100% of the original, and I'm going to use the eyedropper tool to copy the exact color. Now label both. The original image, title it Original, and your copy, title it Copy. Just make sure the text layers are in the proper layer group in your Layers panel. Select everything and center a line. Last, I'm going to expand all of my layers and make sure everything is organized in the proper layer group. With all of my layers expanded, I can take a screenshot and this is done.